Hello friends, the topic for today is changing nature of software. The nature of software is changing. Four broad categories of software are evolving to dominate the industry today. These are web apps, mobile applications, cloud computing, and product line software. In today's video, we'll take an overview of changing nature of software. We'll discuss these four categories of software which are evolving to dominate the industry today. Let us start. Welcome to our channel Engineering and Technology for You. If you are not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notifications for future videos. The topic for today is changing nature of software. Let us start with the introduction. The nature of software is changing. So, four broad categories of software are evolving to dominate the industry, and yet these categories were in their infancy little more than a decade ago. That means th- these categories been have developed in the last 10 years, and more software is being developed in these categories. These categories are web apps, then mobile applications, cloud computing, and product line software. So in today's video, we'll be discussing these four categories of softwares. Let us start with the web apps. So in the early days of World Wide Web, that is up to 95, websites consisted of little more than a set of linked hypertext files. So these files presented the information using text and limited graphics. The graphics was very limited at that time. Then as time passed, there was development of the extended XML, that is extended markup language, and Java. So that enabled web engineers to provide computing capability along with informational content. So web-based and applications. So that is commonly called as the web apps. So they were born. So here the computing capability means that will produce the pages which will be dynamic. Then today web apps have evolved into sophisticated computing tools that not only provide standalone function to the end user but also have been integrated with corporate databases and business applications. So these have been integrated with the databases and business applications. So it can provide the applications which will be integrated with these databases. Then a decade ago, web apps involved a mixture between print publishing and software development. So between marketing and computing, between internal communication and external relations, and between art and technology. So web apps have been developed in this way. So it is a mixture of all these things. But today they provide full computing potential in many of the applications categories noted in software application domains. So already we had discussed the 7 software application domains in the previous video. So the web apps are now providing applications which are in the categories of the software application domains. Then let us see the mobile applications. So the term app has evolved to connote software that has been specially designed to reside on a mobile platform. So already you are familiar with the mobile platforms, iOS, that is from the Apple company, then Android or Windows Mobile. So these are the platforms used for the mobile. So whatever software we are developing on these platforms, they are called as the mobile apps. In most instances, mobile application encompass a user interface that takes advantage of unique interaction mechanisms provided by the mobile platform. Interoperability with web-based sources that provide access to wide area a wide array of information that is relevant to the app, and local processing capabilities that collect, analyze and format information in a manner that is best suited to the mobile platform. So here you must understand this interportability with web-based resources. So web-based resources, whatever are the web-based resources, so there is a interportability between this and mobile platform. Then only we can access the say information that is relevant to the app from the web. So that information if we acquire, and then we can provide the local processing with the help of the mobile phone and capabilities that collect, analyze and format the information in a manner that is best suited for the mobile platform. So this processing of information will be done on the mobile platform, and it will get the say resources or the information from the web-based resource. So in addition, a mobile app provides persistent storage capabilities within the platform. So there is a lot of storage capacity within the platform. So in terms of say even uh, some of the companies like Apple, they are providing the iCloud. So that is also providing the storage capability. And here the web-based applications which are developed from the web resources. Now these web resources can be anything like the GPS. So based on GPS we have the Google Maps. So that is a web-based resource and we can develop application based on that. Then it is important to recognize that there is a subtle distinction between mobile web applications and mobile apps. So here we have to understand this. The mobile web application, that is web app, allows mobile device to gain access to web-based content via a browser that has been specially designed to accommodate the strength and weakness of the mobile platform. So the browsers which are supported by the mobile phones, they have limited capability. So mobile web application or web app allows device to access web-based content via the limited capability of the browser, whereas the mobile app can gain direct access to the hardware characteristics of the device, that is the accelerometer or GPS location, and then provide the local processing and storage capabilities noted which we had noted earlier. So here the web app will make use of the web browser content through via web browser, whereas the mobile app can direct access the hardware characteristics. So whatever the sensors which are there in the mobile phone, we can use them and then do the local processing on that. Then as the time passes, distinction between mobile web app and mobile apps will blur as mobile browsers become more sophisticated and gain access to device level hardware and information. So as there will be development in this area, then can directly gain access to the device level hardware and information. Then let us go to the next part, that is the cloud computing. Cloud computing encompasses an infrastructure or ecosystem that enables any user anywhere to use computing device to share computing resources on a broad scale. The overall logical architecture of cloud computing is shown here. So here the cloud is nothing but the infrastructure or ecosystem. So it has the applications, platform as well as the infrastructure. So any person can use from anywhere these computing facilities. So that is nothing but the cloud computing. So here we in the infrastructure we have the say compute, that is the high speed machines which are available for doing the computation, then block storage, memory, and then network. Then in the platform we have the queue, database, runtime, identity, object storage. So these are the facilities available in the platform category. And in applications we have a collaboration, communication, finance, then content, that is in the form of news or other things, and then monitoring. So these are the contents in the application category. And external to this cloud we can use it through desktop, server, laptops, phones or tablets. So that is the overall logical architecture of cloud computing. So if you look at this, computing device reside outside the cloud and have access to variety of resources within the cloud. That is what we have seen in the figure. Then these resources encompass application platforms and infrastructure. And its simplest form, an external computing device accesses the cloud via a web browser or analogous software. The cloud provides access to data that resides with the databases and other data structures. So here there are so many clouds now available. Amazon is one of them. So you can use these services via the cloud. Then in addition, devices can access executable applications that can be used uh, say in place of apps that reside on the computing device. So executable applications directly can be used with the help of the computing which the with the help of the uh, whatever is there on the computing device. Then implementation of cloud computing requires the development of an architecture that encompasses front end and the back end services. So here these two services are required for using the cloud application. So the front end includes the client or the user device and the application software, that is browser or any other software we can take, that allows the backend to be accessed. So they should be able to access the backend. Then backend includes the server and related computing resources, that is the databases. So server resident applications and administrative servers that use middleware to coordinate and monitor traffic by establishing a set of protocols for access to the cloud and its resident resources. So that is the role of the backend. Then the cloud architectures can be segmented to provide access at the variety of different levels, from public access to private cloud architectures accessible only to those with authorization. So full public access or private cloud, both are possible, and for accessing we need authorization from the service provider. Then the last product line, software. The Software Engineering Institute defines the software product line as a set of software intensive systems that share a common managed set of features satisfying the specific need of particular market segment or mission, that are developed from common set of core assets in the prescribed way. So here the software product line is nothing but it's a set of features which are available, and they are used for common development of the software. So we can make use of this for making the software. The concept of line software that are related in some way is not new, but the idea that lines of software products are developed using the same underlying application and data architectures, and all implemented using the set of reusable software components that can be reused across the product line provides the significant engineering leverage. So this means, see, with the help of reusable software components, we can make the software application or software products. And then for that, we'll need some engineering so that it fits to the particular application. Then software product line shares a set of assets that include requirements, architecture, design pattern, reusable component, test cases, and other software engineering work products. So requirements, then architecture, then design patterns, reusable components, test cases, that is for testing of the software, and all these things we'll be studying as we go ahead in this subject. Then in essence, the software product line results in the development of many products that are engineered by capitalizing on the commonality among the products within the product line. So here we are taking the advantage of common things, this commonality. So we can develop a number of products based on that in the product line. So that's why that is advantageous. Then the nature of software is changing. So let us take the summary of this. So web-based systems and applications have evolved from simple collection of information content to sophisticated systems that present complex functionality and multimedia content. So earlier we had only the text and limited graphics. Now here we can have the multimedia content. Although these web apps have unique features and requirements, they are software, though they are the softwares. Then mobile applications present a new challenge as apps migrate to wide array of platforms. So here we have different platforms: iOS, Android, and Windows Mobile. So cloud computing will transform the way in which software is delivered and the environment in which it exists. Because here we'll have the everything in the cloud, and then we can access the things with the help of the software. Then product line software offers potential efficiency in the manner in which software is built, because here we are taking the advantage of the commonality. So that will give us more efficient way of building the software. So with this we come to end of this video. If you have any questions, you can contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail and Instagram. Then if you like the video, press the like button, share with your friends and subscribe to our channel Engineering and Technology for You. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications about future videos. Then thanks for watching. Have a nice day.